tonight everything went his way. He got the job done, and that's all that counts at the finish.
Yeah, that's right. He's been pretty consistent, and he's probably only had, I don't know, 6 or 7 starts for us down here, and probably only really one or maybe 2 below par performances, which I think we had excuses for on those occasions. But apart from that, he's performed quite well, and yeah, he's been a nice little acquisition to the stable.
He's got terrific gate speed, Greg, which really puts you in good stead.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably without that, he may be a horse that sort of struggle a little bit in this class of racing. But the fact that he has that asset, that when he draws well, it puts him right in the firing line.
Stepping up in grade here tonight, really did well tonight, Derby. Great training performance by Anton. Windy conditions, able to dictate throughout, but certainly she was too good at the finish.
Yeah, she was. She was really good, and I was saying to Ryan after the race that she's sort of a horse that doesn't feel like she's running time, but she is, so she does it pretty effortlessly.
Yeah, always shown to have really good ability, but certainly tonight just seemed comfortable, always travelled well and just responded when you asked her to.
Yeah, that's right. It was she was always on the bit, but not pulling. She was just nice, and then when I wanted her to go, she went. So that's all you can ask.
Conditions tonight, obviously very breezy, in particular into the home straight, and you certainly utilised the wind on your tail into the back straight, because each time you went there, you seemed like you quickened up there, just getting them to chase you a little bit harder.
Yeah, that's it. Use your advantages, I suppose. Sort of tried to grab hold a bit in the home straight and down the back, let her stride a bit. So I think that's probably not a bad way to drive tonight.
Well done, Kate. Lovely to have you back. Have you missed being at the races, or have you enjoyed having a few weeks off?
Oh, actually, I was missing it towards the end. I thought I've had enough time off now, and I thought it'd be good to get back at it. And yeah, it was good to get back in the winner's circle.
It's hard when you've got that adrenaline of competing, isn't it? You can always have a little bit of a break, but that adrenaline rush of getting back there just drives everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and it's you know, sort of something that you can only get that winning feeling from a few things, and we're lucky enough to get it with what we do, and it was quite refreshing to know that yeah, it still means a lot, and I was happy to get back at it.
So what did you get up to while you had a few weeks off? Did you do anything special?
Well, under the current circumstances, I couldn't do much at all, so I actually turned into a bit of a green thumb. So hopefully I can continue that for a bit longer, and the plants may be able to grow.
Are you doing fruit and vegetables, or just flowers?
Well, one thing at a time, Rob. I do want a some veggies, but I've just started with some pretty simple things that are meant to pretty much grow without too much love and care. So we'll see how we go.
Well, good performance by 2 times better. Obviously, tricky conditions here tonight. You're able to cuddle the horse as long as you could in the breeze without doing too much work, and didn't utilise her great burst of speed, and you were able to get a nice little break coming to the turn, and she finished off well.
Yeah, I did want to go back, but she was a bit keen, really hard in the gate, and sort of struggling to get her back, and luckily we were able to sit parked and go nice and slow, and she just had too much class for them.
Greg Sugars comes to join us again for a second time. That was a big win.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, pretty happy with that. We're pretty happy with the horse leading into the race. He's sort of really turned the corner over the last couple of weeks, and yeah, like I said, touched on earlier in the interview, I wasn't confident I could sit outside of the Dude and win, given the way it won so well last start, running very similar time. But to the horse's credit tonight, Coco, he's done a super job in the breeze, because as I touched on, it's not a night for fast overall miles, I wouldn't have thought, with a pretty stiff breeze out here. So very happy with what he's done.
He seemed a lot more relaxed in the parade ring, Kylie. He seemed more relaxed out on the track, and he got the job done.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He was a bit lit up last start, and tonight he was his old self. quite relaxed in the stall area and walked around good and warmed up nicely.
It's amazing how, we talk about the parade ring, you hear about it, the thoroughbreds, the mounting yard, and sometimes you can get a real good feel of horses in the state that they're actually in mentally before the race, just, whether they're on their toes and whether they're getting a bit worked up and excited about what's about to eventuate. And I would imagine you get that read of your horse on a daily basis.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it's funny you should mention that. Like last start, he sort of went to sleep in his stall prior to the race. But tonight he had his ears pricked and he was looking here, looking there and stamping his feet. He was a lot more brighter and alert, but not too worked up. And then tonight he was just relaxed but switched on, and I knew we'd get a better result tonight.
Poster boy, I was just saying, not a bad return for a horse, nearly 800,000 and 29 starts.
One of those myself.
Yeah, no, I think you're going live on Trot's Vision. We might not be getting a lot of audio through the grandstand. He looked to do it so easy. I know Dan mentioned in the call that third quarter, 27-8, and he, in his call he made reference. He just looks to be doing it so easily.
Yeah, he does. He covers the ground so well, and there's such an economical gait about him. He's a real pleasure to drive. And when a horse up outside me, Major Times is sort of a bit of a brute, and he was towering over him, but it didn't faze him at all. And as you saw, he straightened up and did that all himself, and to snap off a sub 27 quarter, without even being asked for it, it takes a real good horse to do that.
I love watching him in the parade ring. He obviously wears no head check and he just has his head bowed and just walks around, and he just takes it all in his stride. He just seems very happy and just loves to be there.
Yeah, that's right. He's got no corrective gear on him at all. Very plain, open bridle, snaffle bit, and no head check. And he just does his own thing and cruises around. And he's just a pleasure. If every horse, had his mannerisms, driving horses would be the easiest job in the world.
Very good win by Arden Voyager.
Yeah, once we got that first quarter, it was sort of our race to lose, and he was always he's a nice horse and he was up in grade, but once he got that slow first quarter, it was always going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, look, Andy mentioned he was up in grade here tonight, but certainly took advantage of the draw. And one thing about him, that early gate speed he's got's a big advantage.
Yeah, it is. Any gate speed, it's a massive advantage. And he's got very good gate speed. It's just that sometimes he's a little bit naughty, but hopefully we're getting on top of him now and he can be a little bit more reliable and not pull too hard and steer straight.
Really good win, Kate. Did he come out not as quick, or what was the go there?
He just put in a little rough one, so it prevented me from chasing him, getting him out any harder. And unfortunately that happened. But he went like I thought he could go, and I couldn't be happier.